Are we live yet? I think we're live. Let me just pull up the chat here. All right, let's go. Oof. I wrote some code in the morning. I wanted to catch up with some YouTube videos. We could watch them together. I haven't figured out if I think lots of YouTubers do the the review videos, reaction videos. So I think it should be okay. We'll try that next time. I want to yap more, so this works. Okay, we're going to change around the traps a little bit. So what I've done is I have set up the shaders in a way where we can now set if the trap is like solid or dotted. I'm gonna simplify the language there, the design language there. So if it's dotted, it's just going to do the glitch effect. If it's not dotted, if it's solid, then touching it is like a instant fail state. Okay, so because I've already placed a lot of these traps, we're gonna have to like rename a bunch of them. So spawn types dot glitch. Let's see where all we're. Okay, it's not too. Hopefully it's not too difficult to rename. I'm gonna rename the AOE trap to round trap, and glitch to flat trap or rect trap. And then we're gonna have to come up with another name for the traps that are insta kill. AOE trap, AOE trap, AOE trap, AOE trap. Okay, so let's rename this to round trap. Okay. Hello. What's up? Thanks for dropping by. Just writing some code here. I wanna go back to like making some levels. I know that's more entertaining, but gotta write the code. AOE trap turns to round trap. Okay, so we have a round trap here. We'll look at the glitch. Dot glitch. We'll turn the dot glitch to dot. So the every place where I've placed the glitch right now, it's like a soft trap. So we're gonna have to come up with the other name here. So we'll say rect. Just do square. Round. So a trap could be like you insta die. What's a better name for this? I want trap to. So we already have obstacle. So the obstacle flat will spawn. I actually want to get rid of the spikes. No need for the spikes now because they also just insta kill, so there isn't really anything special going on there. So instead of glitch, we'll do rect trap soft. How about that? Rect trap soft. Okay, let's just run with this for now. Okay, rect trap soft. All right, I think this should be changing here as well. So generator glitch, are these still defined? This is not defined anymore. It is. Oh wait, I haven't hit save yet. Let's hit save. There you go. Now this is all broken now. Is it? Why is this still defined here? All right, let's. Interesting. Oh, right. Glitch turns to rect trap soft. All right. There you go. That was quick. So in the generator, all the AOE traps will be. What do we rename this to? Round trap. Oh boy, that's a lot of references. Round trap. Let's just fix here. Glitch trap. Rect trap soft. Okay. Easy does it. No, don't worry about it. We got this. It's gonna be a little bit, and we will be back on track. Okay. Glitch trap. We can just we'll rename this to rect trap. Okay, and inside obstacle entity we can just define a public bool hard. Okay. Spikes, ball trap. So there are three kinds of traps right now. We have insta kill, we have glitch, and we have the ball trap that causes a slow. So blah. All right, let's this calls for an enum. Public obstacle type. Soft. No, I don't want a class. Public enum obstacle type. All right. Soft, hard, block. We'll use this for the ball trap. Okay. So obstacle type, obstacle entity has a type. All right. And we'll see the. So in the rect trap, we can just take this out and call trigger. Okay, and in obstacle entity we'll do a protected void trigger. Okay, and then we'll do a switch type. Soft, hard, block. Okay, cool. Soft, glitch, hard, spiked. We'll rename these later. What happens here? Ball trap. I think it's just ball trap. Engine.player.ball trap. All right, cool. So we just call trigger depending on what type it is. Rect trap is doing trigger, whereas AOE trap, we can rename this to round trap. And see, this enabled false is happening. when it is spiked. Trigger. Okay. Trigger, not this trigger. This. Just get this out of the way for now. So when we're getting spiked, we wanna disable. Enable is equal to false. Just so that it doesn't call spiked twice. When we glitch, it's fine. Cool. So we have a rect trap. We have round trap. And we have ball trap. This functionality is not even implemented right now. We're just gonna get rid of this redundant code. Okay. Ball trap. Ball trap is actually now holding the same code as round trap. Can we get rid of it? I think we can get rid of it. All right, this is gonna be tricksy, but let's do it. All right, ball trap. Ball trap can just be a round trap here. So we just need this different one because this is actually a sphere, not a flat circle. AOE trap can be round trap. Okay, and glitch trap can be rect trap. All right, cool. All right, so ball trap is a type of round trap. Now, what we want to do is set the types here. And then create a pool of. This is tricky. Let's just look at what the generator is doing. Round trap. So this was AOE trap. Rect trap soft, and then we need a rect trap hard, and then we need a round trap soft. Round trap. Okay, let's put these in. Rect trap soft and round trap. And then we have these two extra here, so we'll do rect trap and we'll do round trap soft. Okay, so we have a rect trap soft, we have round trap and round trap soft. Over here, now that we have this set up, we'll do rect trap and we'll do round trap soft. So this is not a simple case of just setting the flag. We will need different pools because the shader is different. That's the problem. So rect trap soft and round trap soft. All right. Over here we have to set the type for each trap in rect trap dot enumerable trap dot type is equal to hard. All right. And then we set rect, and in rect trap soft we'll set it to soft. Just gotta make sure that these are being set properly, and here we'll say dotted. Boom, 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 boom. Same for the round trap. In the round trap we will set it first to hard, and then we'll make another one that's soft and we'll set it to dotted. This is also has to be set here. Round trap, round trap, round trap, soft, round trap, soft, round trap, soft, set to type soft. Okay. And round trap, soft, round trap, dot. Okay. Do you think this is good? It's block. Ball traps are all blocked. Okay, all right. 16 of each. I think we're good. Let's try and run this. I'll make a quick test level. I'm doing all my tests here. Smith test. Smith test. All right. Oh boy, why is this happening? I need to be able to see my trap. Why is this rendering on top? Oh, we've got errors. Spawn type dot. Okay, so this is obstacle flat, right? So obstacle flat should pick between, now that we're getting rid of the spikes, rect trap or rect trap soft. Alright, let's see if this works. I think these are both being taken care of. Alright, rect trap soft, we'll call this, rect trap we'll call this, round trap and round trap soft. Okay, let's try that again. Why is this renderer draw spawn something's wrong here? Is the volume okay? Stop recording. I don't want to record this. Where were we? Yeah, this is annoying. I need to be able to set my spawns. What's going on? Draw spawn, draw waypoints. Draw grid, draw origin. This is funky. This is what happens when you vibe code too hard. This is fine. This is fine. I think when we're in the selected current section index, is this the problem? No, this is for the one that we're rendering. When you drag a new segment, that this is drawing. Draw center crosshair is working. It's working. Oh, this is really funny. Is it rendering somewhere else? Let's check. Let's just disable section segments map for each. Fill style bounds, merge bounds. If it is selected segment, maybe it's this. What if? Nope. Still not. Hello, what's up? Current section index. The spawns are being drawn after, so I'm not really sure where exactly this is rendering on top. Are we charging? We are charging. All right, let's segment this out. Now it's not going to render any of them. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. How is it possible that this is rendering on top of this? Oh, these are, oh man, I'm gotta fix this. My bad. So those spawns were actually over here. Fixed. Rect trap soft over here, WH2020. Rect trap. We'll put a regular rect trap right next to it. Okay. Apply. Specials. Round trap. This is the part of the code that's writing drawing the circles. Round trap soft, right? Okay, cool. Oh no, I did not save. So we have round trap here. We'll just put another round trap here and call it a round trap soft. So the soft ones are on the right hand side and the hard ones are on the left hand side. Rect trap. Save please, thank you. Alright, we're already in game. Cool. So the hard ones are on the left. Hard ones on the left? Yes. Glitch, death. Okay. We're in business. Now let's see how many levels we've broken. Where I set down some traps. Alright, the spikes are still working. DR3. This is an obstacle flag. What have we placed here? Spikes. Okay. Any place that I've spawned obstacle flat. Trying to look for a level where we have obstacles. Never mind, we'll just test it here. Oh no, I did it again. And we'll change this to obstacle flat. Alright. Now this should be random. So right now it's a glitch. Next time it is also a glitch. Next time it is not glitch. Alright, that's cool. What we could do is like just still use the spikes. What could be a difference between the flat insta-kill obstacle and the spikes? Maybe the spikes are blocking. Or maybe the spikes are insta kill, and the flat ones is blocking. Or the flat ones are actually they drain health too. How about that? That could be something. Like a slow energy drain. Too complicated. Let's revisit that. For now, I'll just keep placing the obstacles the way we have them right now. Alright, cool. Awesome. Oops. Some levels yesterday. The rooms, spot. Ball trap. Let's see if this is still working. What's it called? The rampage. So this should just like nudge me a little bit. Alright, cool. And these guys should still be insta-kill. Yep. Still working. Tight. Have you seen the fog levels yet? Look at this. Just like Lovely Planet, World 4. Enter the swamp. But this is actually like a dark fog. This is not like a whoa. That is a thick fog. Ambient reset, fog 0. You know, this we can remove this so that it doesn't need to be done by hand. Every time the level changes, so now we have hello, what's up. Every time we change the level, we have level changed. So within one level, unless of course we are pulling in no, it's going to be complicated, because if there's a sub level, this level change will be called, so we don't want to do that. What inspired me to become a game dev? It's just one of those things that I knew from way before. My dad got me a Sega Genesis, and we plugged it into the TV, and I was just like, yeah, this is it, man. This is what I want to do. And I was like super young then, I remember, and I wanted. I was glued to that thing, man. I was so taken away by it. How people like decide like what they want to do with their life and everything. I just knew that this is something I want to get into. So yeah, like soon after I took programming lessons, and yeah, that was it. That's the rest is history. I just like creating worlds. Um, experience machines, that's what I like to call them. Favorite game developed by me? Well, Lovely Planet has to be it, but that's gonna change. That's gonna change because I'm working on this. I think a lot of the things that I put into Lovely Planet, they kind of this game is actually just Lovely Planet, kind of, just like the fat is trimmed a little bit, and it's just turned up to 11. I see it that way, and like the more I design this game, the more it's coming together. I'm seeing more of Lovely Planet trickle into it. My younger self is definitely talking to me. It's like, yeah, make it like this. Well, some other person or studio. Look, man, there are so many cool games out there that I've played that have, changed my life. I'm super inspired by all the different kinds of games that I've played. So singling one out is not that easy, but for me, the most pivotal, I think, in my adult life, young adult life, was Dark Souls. Yeah. Dark Souls kind of like it's on its own. I won't say it's like it is pretty special, but like what it did, how it kind of changed my stance on like how I think about video games, and also just at the time that it came out and the way I played it. It was like, whoa, like this is amazing. Like I wanna do something like this. Yeah, Dark Souls was one. Like Dark Souls was really fun, man. Yeah, I could gush about Dark Souls all day. And everyone has their entry into like the Soul series, so it's different for everyone. But it's just something about that formula. Yeah, this game is in general, I think, going to be a little bit more difficult than Lovely Planet. Yeah, it is going to be more difficult. But like in a different way, actually, it streamlines a lot of things. So one thing that I know a lot of players complained about with Lovely Planet was the platforming. Like first person platforming is just it doesn't land for everyone. It's not everyone doesn't feel right doing platforming in first person, and Lovely Planet was also designed in a way where it was just very cavalier about the platforming, so it wasn't like in a controlled environment, right? What I mean by that is like it was just like very like you have to have a good command over the jumping landing movement. So in that way, that game was very tough. Like a lot of people find that very difficult to do. So it was just like a insta dislike, I guess, for people who weren't into that. This game doesn't have platforming. This doesn't ask you to like. There's no jump button. And I kind of dig, like I like that streamlining. So Lovely Planet also, like, I think the difficulty, if you liked it, it ramped up like this, like you can go up till World 4, but World 5 was just like, bro, what's going on? This game will ramp up much faster. It's also a shorter game, by the way, this one. It's much shorter. It's actually really short. And I actually wanted to make that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be lots of reviews that's like, yeah. Same, man. World 4, World 3 in Lovely Planet. World 3 was where the teleporters started, right? World 4 was I really like the way I did the progression in Lovely Planet. Oh man, thinking about Lovely Planet just takes me to my happy place, man. You can tell from looking at Lovely Planet and looking at Tamashika, like how different my predicament is. Lovely Planet I started working on just when I finished college. And I was just like, finally, I'm done with all this academics, and I can just do whatever I want for the first time in life. And that's where Lovely Planet came out from. Yeah, I like the progression where, like, in World 3 there's a new mechanic, and World 4 just kind of it goes on a tangent. It's like, yeah, we're not going to introduce that many new mechanics, but we're just going to change the aesthetics, which feels like a cop out, but it kind of, it's like it changed the setup. And then World 5 is just like, all right, now we're just going to turn everything upside down. At least that's what it felt like to me with the the teleporters and everything. I think no, World 3 in Lovely Planet had the homing missiles. Yeah. I have a studio. I'm solo dev. I develop the programming and the design and everything I'm doing, but I have an awesome artist that's doing all of the 2D art. I have a sound engineer, a sound team, taking care of the sound, and like lots of people who have helped me with the soundtrack. So it's like a distributed studio. We don't have to call it a studio. Yeah. My favorite genre in gaming. If I could do a poll right now, I would. Do you want to make a guess? Please make a guess. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think FPS, just the way it feels is. I play, yeah, so I was talking about this before, I'll just say it again. I like video games for how they feel in your hand. I'm not big on, story arcs and all the other, like, like puzzle games have, like, the depth in mechanics. I can appreciate all of that. But for me, personally, in my experience, it's more of just like, can I become one with the machine? That's the grab for me, and FPS literally feels like that. And like arcade games, right? It's just the OG kind of like press the right button at the right time. I like that. I like doing that. That's fun for me. Man, I'm glad you feel that way. Thanks. I think Lovely Planet got a lot of love, and I made a lot of Lovely Planet games, and it's very close to my heart. Yeah, man, I think I'm just happy for the reception that it got. Like PewDiePie played it on his channel. It's all good, man. It's all good. Do you think there's another Lovely Planet game? Would you play another Lovely Planet game if it came out? I would love to do like a decked out kind of, high production quality Lovely Planet. This one, right now, I'm 100% certain about PC release. I'll try to get in the Mac release. I'm not 100% sure about the others, so we'll see. We'll do an announcement. Thanks, man. I hope you get the Lovely Planet hit from this. I am definitely getting that. So if you like Lovely Planet, it's a different game. So it's not exactly like Lovely Planet. So I don't want to make like it's I don't want it to be some kind of like a misconception that it's just like Lovely Planet, but at its core, in its DNA, it's sort of doing something very similar. So yeah, hopefully, like if you're a fan of Lovely Planet, I hope that you're able to enjoy it. Yeah. And if it's deserving of series status, even better. Let's see if we can do a second one too. That would be cool. Gunner shooter. Definitely going for that, man. I made enough Lovely Planet games. There's plenty of those out there. I think with Lovely Planet Remix, I was really flexing. I just like made every kind of Lovely Planet that I would want to make. Still feel like I have it in me to go back to that, but I actually started working on this because I wanted to do something different. I really wanted to do something different, and I was super inspired by Post Void. I was just like, dude, I don't think I'll be able to rest just in life in general until I make the corridor shooter psychedelic aesthetic game that's like in my head trying to come out. Okay, this is it. This is that game. Yeah. Oh, Lovely Planet 1 was like super fast, man. It was, it took me 1 year and 2 months. Yeah. I remember I finished college and I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I want to make video games. I actually applied for a job. I went to Bangalore to apply for jobs. Like I did a job interview, and like I actually got a job, and I was like I got an offer, and I was just like, you know what? Man, I just want to make games, man. I just want to make my own games. And I'm glad I did that. Brush, TP, balloon. Because that's where Lovely Planet came out from, This is too far, right? Let's see. Balcony 3. Fears to Fathom. Yeah, man, I know him. What's his name? We hung out in GDC. I met him in Japan. Why do the names just leave? They leave. Ray LL. Yeah. I've not played it. I'm not a big. I'll be honest. I'm not a big horror game connoisseur. I get scared easily. Okay, don't make fun of me. And he's super cool. Like he's made a few of them. He knows what he's doing. It's awesome. That's too far. I'm liking this dynamic geometry we've got going here. Are you into horror games? Do you like horror games? mobile games, man. Yeah, I never really jumped into mobile games. Um, yeah, I wonder what games people are playing back home. I'm not connected to the scene there. I know there's like Comic Con and everything happening. Um, Ishan keeps asking me. The captain keeps asking me to come, and I don't come. That's my problem. I should go. Let's add a trigger here, or we'll just invisible this. On kill appear for 100. Apply save. I live abroad, man. I'm right now. I'm in Thailand. I've not really lived back home since I left. So I lived in a couple of places. I was in Hong Kong before, like when I was staying there. Now I just travel. I just like to travel, honestly. On kill appear for kill appear 6 100. Apply. This can just be invisible. Save. Where do you live? Nice. I love Thai food, man. Honestly, like that's my go-to. I'm just so happy. Something about just like my stomach just has learned a preference, and I don't even miss Indian food. Sorry to be a Desh Drohi or whatever, but Thai food just does it for me. And before this, I was in Japan. Yeah, Thai food is the best. I love it. Let's change this guy to a shooter. Shooter. Y1. Ahmedabad. How is it there, man? I think I've been once. I've only been once. TP balloon. I think I went to Ahmedabad for Mahakumbh. Was it over there a few years back? You gotta drop a balloon, bruv. Apply, save. On kill appear. I think we can do 3. No, this can just be as is. Yeah. All right. Ahmedabad. I think this last teleporter we can just skip this. Apply, and we can like extend this a little bit. I'm so glad that I have this now. I can just fiddle around with the level. Which Indian city you used to live in? Man, I was from Delhi. Yeah, I spent most of my time there. But yeah, after college I left. Yeah, after college I left. And then I never came back. I visit my folks sometimes, but that's it. Yeah, man, I'm used to kind of hanging out with foreigners, like people from other places, like all the companies that I worked at. Um, I think you have to kind of like find the middle accent, and then just you get used to it, I think. There are, like, in the Indian accent, there are just some words that like people won't get. So like, I know this feels like I'm being like pretentious or something, but it's just the most natural way I know how to speak. Nice. Dude, tell me about it, man. I hear a lot about it. It's thank you. Yeah, Delhi, man. Look, there's. I don't want to go on a Delhi rant right now. Okay, don't tempt me. Like every time I go there, it's not, let's not even talk about the pollution. It's just the conversations that are in the air, and maybe it's just my fault. It's I just run into the wrong sim clusters, but it's like people are arguing about all these like political things and all of that, and I'm just like, bruh, listen to me. In the Maslow's triangle, it's like Hava. Like, can we please have air, right? It really doesn't matter which side is going to win if no side is going to be able to like breathe air. But besides that, like when I go, like I live even in Thailand. Like it's not all sunshine and rainbows over here, like pollution wise, but dude, the air, like when you live outside and you go to Delhi, dude, like you feel the brain shuts off, man, as like it goes into like this survival mode. My thoughts change, my feelings change, my motivation like changes. Yeah, man, and I get it, man. Like people who are like living in Delhi, I know they don't want to hear any of this because like you really can't do much about it when it's that out of control. But I feel the need to share it from my experience because like I have friends who live there, man. Like it's anyway, that's the Delhi rant. Okay, no more Delhi ranting. But gotta set a vibe here. No more rants. India is cool. I like India. I hope Delhi can be a little bit nicer to live in. What am I looking for? Ceiling lamp. Oh yeah, I was actually pretty impressed by the metro. Like, damn, like it's like clean, it's on time, and I was actually surprised to see people actually queuing up and all. I was just like, damn, dude, progress. Let's go. We're gonna have to swap all of these out. Can we just get rid of this? We don't need this actually. Delete. H8. Shooter. Lovely planet. I was sitting in Delhi. I had just finished college and I was watching this stuff, okay? I was obsessed. I was obsessed with this. what's it called, like first person shooters like Battlefield, Call of Duty, and like all of them were just like, you know, the whole American military kind of vibe, right? I'm like, I think I've had enough of this, okay? And I don't love playing games that, I actually don't like games which have a lot of blood in them. You know, like some games kind of glorify the whole gore aesthetic. I was just like, no, you know what? I want the opposite of that. So that's how you get somewhere like here, for example. If I am walking down this corridor, let's just load this level. Let's give myself a little bit of boost and check this out. Boom! You see the flowers? Yeah. See, I like this kind of stuff. This is my jam. And yeah, the Japanese aesthetic is still here. You've got the torii gates. You've got the Enso. Nice. Yeah, I think at the time there weren't that many games that were doing the, you know, the Hatke aesthetic, and I was just like, yeah, let's do this. And I remember like some people actually reached out, not some people, like one person reached out, they're like, why is your game not Indian themed? Why was my game not Indian themed? Food for thought. I will say that. I actually have an idea for a game that, like, not India themed. Like, I know there are developers out there that are doing a pretty good job. Like, I know Himanshu has made some games that are Indian themed. Is it Himanshu or I forget? See, I'm so bad with names. Who did Asura? Was it Asura's Wrath? No. Do you remember? Yeah, this one. Ogre Head. Yes, like, you know, this game. Yeah, Zen. I forget. Yeah, Zen. It's cool. Like the Indian aesthetic. Like I personally would not do it that way. Are you winning? Am I winning at what, dude? I'm winning at life. I'm a winner. I'm tiger blood. East Asian players, many East Asian, does that make sense? Also attracts anime fans. I just want to attract my younger self. That's my creative kind of, you know, magic, whatever, sprinkle. And this Asian aesthetic, like, I think it's more from like the American Twitter where I get the pushback of like, oh, is this looks like Think Japan? I'm just like, yeah, what is this? I bet you can't even recognize what this is, right? I mean, I'm sure you can. But there are sim clusters in on Twitter at least where like it's clearly from the West, but like they have a very kind of, you know, good understanding of like Buddhism and everything. And I'm just like, okay, so like we live in a very fascinating world, man. Like I'm so fascinated by it. Like people have so many different like inputs, right, from around the world, right? What would you expect with the internet, right? Like it's awesome. And I learned about all of that. Like I started kind of exploring more, trying to see how like different parts of the world see all of these things differently. So I was like, okay, like people get this stuff over there, you know. And I was just like, I'm gonna put this stuff in my game because I think it's cool, you know. So all the Buddhist references are there, and there are going to be like some. Now you see, I don't wanna get political and all that, or religious and all of that. I know that's like there is a potential for things to get contentious when you talk about these things, okay? And I don't want to go there, but I am not gonna let that stop me from adding the stuff that I think is cool into my game. End of story. Like people make games about lots of different things. Like sometimes it's like whatever gets the you know, whatever in the zeitgeist that draws attention, right? I was like, I can go that way, or I can go the way of like I'll just make the game that I think is cool, you know. So an esoteric first-person shooter with no narrative and all these cryptic kind of Buddhist messaging inside, and an anime girl to boot. Does it make any sense from the outside? You tell me. I'm like, hey, if you like it, play it. If you don't, there are so many other games out. Save as D. We're really going for these balcony levels right now, aren't we? Let's do something different this time. Yeah, and I kind of like that, you know, like Ghost of Tsushima, for example. It's like you do your take of a different culture, right? Like, yeah, let's go, you know, let's do it, right? And it doesn't have to be like whatever appropriation and this and that. Like, just forget it, dude. Like, do what you want. And I'm not big on like flag waving. I'm not like, oh, I'm proud to be this or that. Like, I mean, you do you. For me, it's like I like to kind of make my thing about, you know, deeper stuff. And that's like there's a way to do that, and I'm not saying that I'm like some super genius at it, but I want to kind of like allude to more, you know, spiritual, you know, that I want to take it to that side. Doing what? Like borrowing stuff from different cultures. Prince of Persia definitely had that vibe to it. Yeah. I try to work every day, but my productivity is pretty like hit or miss. Sometimes I'm like not feeling it, so I stop. I do work every day. Yeah, I do work every day, but like the amount of hours that I can put in is very haphazard. Like, it's very random. This is why I just couldn't like do a 9 to 5 job. I've done it many times, but like I'm just the worst employee, dude. Especially when I'm not into what I'm doing. It shows, and I feel miserable because I just stick out like a sore thumb. This is cool because I can like work for as long as I want and then just like do my own thing, so I'm my own boss. Yeah, I do not want to trade that in. Do not want to trade that in. Set your own hours, be your own boss. I want to say I miss having a salary, but you know what? Not anymore. Not anymore. This. Stop. This is my full time, dude. Like, I'm all in. I quit my job about 2.5 years ago now, and I've been working on this ever since. I've been traveling and working on this full time. The anxiety for new release, like I've done it enough times now, where it's just you kind of look forward to that, dude. You kind of start becoming like, yeah, hit me with that, with all the uncertainty, you know, like, oh, will it work, will it not work, will people this, that. Not anxious really. I'm more just very excited. Just very excited. Support. more support over here. Was there a game I wish? Is there more to that question, or is that wish I could have made? Oh. I want to say post void, but like I'm doing it now. No, it's not really like that for me. There's like I don't know, the way you say it feels like there is like a hint of envy there. I just like to be inspired. I remember when I was really young, I had like ideas for games, and then that game would come out, and I would feel like, oh, I could have made this. I had the same idea. But yeah, that was when I was like super young. I kind of grew out of that. So here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna this time. I want to do an astral projection mid-air. Okay. Let's distract the player. Okay. On kill appear 3 in, let's say, 250 ms. I think 100 ms is good. Apply, and let's just try this once. TP balloon. Take me away, sir. Take me away. We can have another one over here. This is not the best. Never mind. Any game or any movie. Oh, I haven't thought about this. Movie. What movie do I like? 2026 decide. One second, dude. Let's do one question at a time. Comic series. I'm not like that huge into comics, so I'm not really sure. I think movie. Let me think about that one. Let's come back to that. Man, I'm not following the. I saw the Game Awards today. There were a couple of new announcements there. I want to say Jonathan Blow's new game. What's it called? Something Star. Can somebody look that up? Yeah. I like how he thinks about games. Am I big on puzzle games? Not really. But I like his style. I like his dedication. So I think I'm gonna get that and check it out. Yeah. I think there's another Souls like coming out. I might be picking that up. Yeah. All right, let's see if this works. What happened? On kill appear 2. No, this one is not going to be a shooter. This is going to be Astral 300. Why save? This is going to be disorienting. Oof. Complex. Thanks for dropping by, man. It was fun hanging out. See you again sometime soon. Anytime. That's why I'm coming online anyway. Yeah. So we can hang out. Have a nice day. TP balloon. ground cable, drop TP balloon. Sweet. The waypoints here are going to be messed up. Because this is technically breaking the... Yeah, we can just get rid of this and go back to doing the spikes. WH 3030. 4040. Apply. I think what we can do is make this like a turn, regular 8, and then add a open section here, Z -1, open. Cool. So we're gonna need a little bit of light here, ceiling lamp and maybe a wall lamp, flat wall light, small, flat wall light, small. These buttons are very confusing. I should fix them. Like, I keep hitting this one when I want to change this one. The brush. Alright, cool. So now I think it'll be a lot easier. So this one goes into the spike, so you're not going there. You go out here, boom. I like it. This is cool. Awesome. Let's go. More balconies. More balconies. You know, in Lovely Planet 1, the final trophy thing that you collected, that final achievement, was in the level that was called balcony. Yeah. How long have we been going for? 2 minutes? No, 1 hour. Interesting. I'm gonna quickly take a restroom break. I will be right back. Yellow. Chat. Is this real? Is my reality real? Do you guys ever feel that your reality is AI generated? Tell me, really, do you feel like this is this reality that we are inside has generative properties? I mean, do you really think that we are inside of some kind of mechanism that is just a simple kind of like signal coming in from the outside and we are kind of like in it? I don't know, bro. It doesn't feel like that to me. I'll just say that. Wall 1. You know what? I think I'm going to pause for a bit and go in and do some prop work. Because we need more props, right? Safety rules. All right. Generator wall 1. Construct wall. And over here we gotta put down some decorations. Bake props. Particle effects, bake props. I think in bake props we put the wall decos in place. Wall decos. So we have all the decorations here. I think we're placing these somewhere already. Let me just look at where that is. Wall sprites. Wall decos. Can we use the Halton sequence here? I'm not sure. So we have a start point and an end point, and we just need to put some decorations down on the ground. And I want it to be a pseudo-random distribution. I think that would be just to make it look like it's not too symmetrical. I don't even know how this Halton sequence works. Let's ask Google. Random Halton sequence. Used to generate points in space for numerical methods such as Monte Carlo simulations. Nah, bruh. We use it to put down props. But this is for 2D, right? Should just can make it really complicated if we go here. Wall 1. Construct wall. We'll just, we will just follow the same algo. Start cursor, where cursor is equal start. Let's do that again. And run another loop. We don't need to do a size check here. We're just gonna value rand dot value. How about like a 0.5 minimum difference value? (0.5f) plus this displacement. I is already at float, so if I plus d plus margin is greater than width, break underscore stage dot rand I plus is equal to plus is equal to d. Wall decos oh sorry, it's not in pools. Particle effects dot wall decos. I think we don't have to use the random here. Okay, get. No, how do I use this? Emit dot emit. No. Oh, okay. So wall deco dot emit position comma ID. ID will just be generation, I guess. Yeah. Position will be cursor plus direction I. No, we want to spawn this on the ground, and this can just be generation. I plus is equal to D. Shall we? We could use different models. Let's try different models. Need some forward displacement here, I guess. Okay, 0.51. Okay, let's do a little bit of a forward displacement. Plus special E dot forward times. You know, I think let's just rand dot value 0.25 f plus rand dot value times 0.5. Okay, that'll take care of the forward, and here, just bake it into the start. Oh, oops, messed it up. 2.5 plus I plus underscore special E dot forward times point times rand dot value times 0.25 f. I think this can be plus over here. Floor props. What else were we doing here? Yeah. Into 0.25 f. So now we have a quarter of a unit displacement at minimum. I think this should look like random enough. Nothing. nothing at all. Where did we mess up? Is it this? Maybe because it's flipped. It's very irregular right now. Maybe more displacement on the horizontal axis. So my button is missing. I have a missing button on my shirt. Nah. Like right underneath these. Maybe we'll get rid of the margin. How about this? Margin is equal to 0.1f. Procedural generation can be fun, but also sometimes tedious. Nice. Whoa, that's a lot. But I kind of like it. Okay, now that that's said, we can up this number, I think. Go up to 0.5 meter. So we can create some gaps. Are we getting any gaps? We are getting some gaps. Burgers, and I will change these. I want more greenery. I need more of these flower pots. All this trash, the trash items are not the best. We will change it. It's not bad, I like it. Cool. Sweet. Now I'm thinking to do one with a spin. Let's try that. D_balcony 5. Okay, let's just use the same setup, and instead of this, we can do spins. And we can spawn a shooter here. On kill, no, not TP balloon, not astral for now. Stationary invisible over here. Okay, save. On kill appear 2, so this shooter will appear after this. After we take this guy out, we'll spawn one here. All right. 14 spawns. Damn. So on kill appear 14 100. Apply, save. Is this guy set to invisible? Yes. This is too fast, I think. 250. Where were we at? Balcony 5. Pew, pew. And he won't shoot me because he is on the ground. Apply. Apply. Save. I love the spin. Why are the waypoints messed up? Because of this. I think I must have not changed it here also. Balcony 4. All right. Sweet. I'm liking this. Oh man. I didn't imagine that this level editor is gonna look this way. It's good. My level editor. I think I made 5 tweets. At this point, I think I made at least 4. I think 4 times I quote tweeted that one post where I said, "Just one more level editor, just one more level editor." This time I've got it, just one more. I think this is it. Like this is definitely it. Like this game has to come out. We need for this game to come out. So I'm not gonna change the level editor. Although I will add to it. I will add more features. I was thinking of adding just one more feature, this morning. I really think a few Easter egg mechanics I can slip in. I'm just gonna have to. I think I've front loaded a lot of work for my artist. I hope she's not overworked. I should be able to space these things out, but it's so erratic for me. The ideas come and then they go away, and then I have to think, and then I think I just overthink. I should just draw everything. Every little idea, just draw it. I'm gonna have to ask for more money. Draw it all. I thought we fixed this. We fixed it. So I'll eventually duplicate all of these too. I need a flag here that just says mirror this level and just forget about it. But it's gonna have to track the ID of the generated level. It's gonna have to generate it in post. I'll have to keep track of the IDs and keep track of the date created. This date is really important. This is the release date of Lovely Planet actually. But I am each level comes with a created date. So once the game goes out and we add more levels, I'm gonna put a new date there so that the generations from before remain the same. So they won't be in the shuffle as a function of the seed. So if the seed date is after the new level is added, only then will it be added into the shuffle. Otherwise it won't, and it will roll the same levels for a certain date. That's a good system, but I have to keep track of all the dates now. so that's the extra work that we have to do to make sure that the generations are consistent. I'm actually not even that hot for keeping the generations exactly the same. Speedrunners, if they want to run the levels again, just need to make sure that they can do that, but otherwise I want to bring the player into the present, ideally it would just be the level of the day, Right now we have this time capsule thing going on here. I feel like I want to remove this. Just like the last 7 days, and that's it. But speedrunners are not gonna like that. I don't know if I want to, have the conventional kind of speedrunning mode here. Like, what's the point? The score system is also like kind of in the middle right now, where there is a legit kind of like streaks combo score system, but then there's also the timer. There isn't that many things you can do in this format of the level generator. The way the levels are prepared here, there's just like very few opportunities for discovering hacks. I'm just saying that maybe eventually we do find those, but the only optimization here is like how quickly you can, take the turns. It's like a more of a car racing game than the way Lovely Planet had it, where you could just jump between mountains and mounts and stuff like that. I want to reward the player for flow, not speed. And that's what the score system is doing. The score system is just tracking how well you can stack without making mistakes. Stack points without making mistakes, and some other hidden stuff that I'm not going to mention right now. Secrets. So yeah, this was the example where like these are going to be sub levels, and I want to make sure, like, I could tie the fog and ambient to a level. You see, this is also not Gucci. I'm setting tier 1 over here, and tier 0, where is tier being see, this is not right. This is not right. Tier is equal to stage dot tier. Force a set tier. Who's doing force a set tier? Show yourself. What is the point of this? Oh, I know what the point of this is. This is the command line. Okay. Debug set tier. Let's just do debug set tier. Debug tier. Okay. Yeah, that's why I did this. Tier. Stage dot tier. Now, this is going to be called every time a new level is placed, right? Let's just debug this. Debug.log. Alright, we'll just echo it onto the screen. Tier changed underscore tier, and if I can just output the level name also, just so that I can get a sneak peek for what of what's going on. Level changed section dot level. Now, I did this yesterday. This level, is this level going to be the sub level, or is it going to be the top level? Man, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how many times tier change is called. Okay. Is it going to keep the top level tier? Because if it will, then we can just like get rid of all the resets. So when I set the fog, I can just like forget about it, and it will automatically reset the environment variables when that level is unloaded. Okay. Tier changed lobby, tier changed H6, tier changed A1, tier changed A1. Why is this called twice? It's calling it twice for A1? Why would I call it twice? Clear. Why am I loading A1? I don't need to load A1. I need to load A1 dark. Okay. Oh, it changed it to 1, then it changed it to 0. Did you see that? Section dot level. Guys, I'm confused. I need to get a closer look at this. Tier changed, echo. Mount section lobby, very good. Mount section. Okay, so this, I guess this came from the cache. These are all sections, I guess. Section dot level has no name. Oh, this is the start, I think. Yeah, the H6. That's the debug is putting that. Even dark. There you go. Where is this coming from? Yeah, we're pulling it in. Tier will be set to 1 here. Section dot level. It has 8 sections inside it. So this is the top level, right? It is still pointing to the top level entry, which is cool. Yeah, but now why is it calling 0 again? See, level name is DA1 dark. Level was changed. That means the generator level. Oh, because index was changed. How was the index changed? How did that happen? What section is this? Seven spawns? Really? Is it in R1? I'm confused. How can the index change on the same level? Let's check it. If generator level is not equal to, okay. This is, yeah, not set. What is section dot level here? Also not set. Now this is A1 dark. No, it's still not. No, okay, that's the H6. And now we have A1 dark. Now this will be called again. Generator level. This is the only place where it's being said, right? Yeah, this is the only place where it's being said. So is this called again? It is called again. What is generator level right now? A1 dark. Count 8. What level is this? ID 49, ID 49. Why are there two levels here? Subname count 0. 5 subnames here. Transcend mode, override, level override. Override start, level override, override end. That's it. This override end is also in H6. So I'm imagining we'll see that next. This rogue level is just coming out of nowhere. Or the last section is pointing to a different level A1 dark. That would be messed up. Do you think that's something we did yesterday? Nope. Tricky. What's up, guys? What's up? What's going on? Well, at least the sub-levels are... Oh, so that there you go. That was your... Okay, we're at 99, still at 99. Count 8, subnames 5. Whoa. Count 1, subname 0. And this next one is going to be another level, I hope. Okay. Again? Something is not right here, or I'm just reading it wrong. So I've just made one instance. Let's see how many times we call this. This one came from transcend mode. Okay. Push sub level. AS1. Parent is A1 dark. So when you pull the name, what is the underscore level here? AS1. Alright, let's just see when the seed changes. It didn't change. Where is that coming from? No level was created with that seed. Or was it? Name is resolving to level name, right? Where is this level coming from? Let's go to the world, produce timeline.pull. I don't know where you're getting all these levels from, but we'll keep checking. Level instance. So that's not being called. This should be called. Okay. Level is not null. We got 8857 going in here. One 36301 goes in here, and in the generator level changed. Okay, let's identify. Was that the one that we just generated? 1363? Where? What? Is the cache not being cleared? We inject a level 15373, okay. And then false. Okay, this one goes in. Nowhere is this level either being generated or so if it's not being generated, it's probably the same level with a different seed. When is the seed reset? Let's identify that seed. Only on create. Level is equal to level. Hmm. One nine six. Wait, who are you? Create sublevel. Sublevel name. This is 81. Parent should be parent is null. 1960. Where have we stopped? Here. Here. A1 dark. So here the parent is set. How do we get here? Push sublevel. What is the name of the level? AR6. It's only parent setting A1 dark, right? The level name is not A1 dark again. Should I just write the level here? Okay. AR1. Did something happen? 196. One, two. 1960. So it is it's got a parent set to this and its own name is A1 dark. Man, I have no idea where this is coming from. I have no clue. null. This is A1 dark, and the seed that it has is 6487. Okay, 6487. Let's just write it down. Okay, 6487. What's the next one? Parent A1 dark. What's the level? AS1. Six five. What's the level? 82. Parent should be A1 dark. What's the next seed? 161. What's the level? AR1. Next seed 154. What is the level? AS3. Another seed. Sorry. And this is same parent, level AR1. Oh no, I didn't put the oh, bummer. Losing steam here a little bit. Should we take a break? I want to walk this off. Let's come back to this. 2 hours. Thank you everyone for chiming in. I will catch you soon. I'm gonna log in today again. Let's get